Kyle, you really think I would spend 40 years of my life just to get a rise out of you?
Yes, I do!
Same old Kyle.
Number 10. Jimmy, the woke comedian. South Park post-COVID. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, Jimmy Valmer grows to become a late-night talk show host.
Live from the Moderna Center in downtown New York, it's Late Night with Jimmy!
However, his style of comedy is inoffensive to an extreme degree. When introduced for his TV show, he's described as the king of woke comedy. His jokes are just platitudes. When doing his monologue, he has a joke about Mexicans, and you might think he'll poke fun at them, but he just ends up complimenting them.
What's the deal with these Mexicans, huh? I mean, they have fabulous food, their country has amazing beaches, and they're really fantastic people.
When he leaves to return to South Park in the middle of his show, he's reminded that he's abandoning his guest, the First Lady Tom Kardashian. It seems like he's gonna tell him off, but just ends up saying how wonderful he is.
Tell Tom Kardashian to suck my popsicles that are in the green room, and that I'm very sorry and that he is a fantastic person.
It works as a great bit of anti-humor. Number 9. Home Depot parking lot. South Park, joining the Panderverse. Randy's trying to teach his kids how to repair things themselves.
The oven door isn't working. It's falling off the hinges. So what do we do? Shelly?
I don't know.
This involves taking out your phone and calling a handyman to do the actual repair. Already we have a bit of subversion because Randy's view of doing things for yourself is already skewed. To compound things, the handymen in South Park have become super rich because no one can do repairs themselves.
Well, I don't need your trivial little perks anymore, Marsh. I got work coming out my ears. It's like, I don't know, it's like nobody knows how to do shit anymore.
At the same time, people have lost their jobs thanks to AI. Randy tries to hire a day laborer and goes to a Home Depot parking lot only to find white-collar workers who need things fixed.
What the hell are you guys doing here? We're trying to get a handyman to do stuff for us.
You know how to install radiant heat or not?
No, I need some broke-ass immigrants to fix my oven door.
Aw, dang it.
It's funny and sad that people can't do basic manual tasks. Number 8. Alexa's Breakdown. South Park, post-COVID, the return of COVID. 40 years into the future, Amazon's Alexa devices have become humanoid machines that otherwise look and act similar to a real person.
Why did you even bring me along if you're not going to let me help you through this?
Alexa, stop!
Stan and his Alexa have a pretty toxic relationship, with Stan barking orders at her and her nagging him. She reaches a breaking point when Stan and Kyle need her to set a course for the South Park Mental Health Hospital.
Alexa, set a course for South Park Mental Asylum.
Do you ever think about how the way you act affects other people?
Oh, no, God damn it, not right now.
She's distraught with how Stan treats people and she calls him out. The only way he can make up with her is to listen to products recommended to him. We're just as shocked as Kyle is witnessing this, and while funny to watch, we hope this isn't our future.
Okay, that's really cool. Add that to my shopping list.
Well, and people who are interested in tankless humidifiers were also interested in 3-pack filters.
That's great. Do those have the Prime delivery?
Number 7. Karen Marsh. South Park, The Streaming Wars. Randy becomes entitled and unbearable, leading him to call the police frequently and ask to speak to the manager. His behavior has earned him the name Karen.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go hang out at Tolkien's house for a bit, Karen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Karen.
You better knock that off. I don't want you playing with Tolkien.
Karen, just come back inside.
He takes considerable exception to Credigree Farm since Steve Black used to work for him before Steve started a rival weed farm. When Token is over to visit with Stan, he flips out and calls the police.
My neighbor's kid is over here at my house.
There's a kid trespassing at your house?
No, my son invited him over for lunch, and my wife is making him hot dogs and tater tots even though I said I don't want him here.
Well, then what harm is he doing, Karen?
They're visibly exhausted from having to deal with Randy's constant calling and are just done with him. He's absolutely incredulous that cops won't do anything about an invited guest who is causing no harm.
Can you believe that? The cops aren't even going to do anything.
Oh well, at least you tried, Karen.
In part 2, he even gets the hair and everything as he's filmed going off on people. Number 6. Randy's OnlyFans. South Park, not suitable for children. When a teacher is let go from the elementary for having an OnlyFans, Randy gets the idea that he should start his own to earn some extra cash.
On OnlyFans, she makes an extra $10,000 a week. It doesn't matter how much she made. We're talking about someone who influences our children.
Did she say $10,000 a week?
Sharon is pretty upset when she walks in on him filming a video. She's concerned about what will happen if their kids find it. For Randy, though, he sees it as a way to reclaim his sexuality while at the same time benefiting from it financially.
Now I just do it a little bit more and make enough money to pay for the increase in gas prices.
If your children find out about this, they are going to leave home.
While we can sympathize with his intentions, his content just isn't that compelling, as he doesn't seem to understand his audience. His videos consist of him doing things with his junk hanging out. It may not work for OnlyFans, but it does make us laugh.
Hey guys, it's your boy Randy, and in this video we're doing authentic pad thai for under $6.
Number 5. Cartman becomes a rabbi. South Park, post-COVID. The boys have grown apart since the start of the pandemic and haven't seen each other for many years. Kenny's death and funeral have brought them back together.
Kyle, can I talk to you for a second? Dude, he's here.
Who's here?
Cartman? Yeah, but he's changed.
Changed how?
At the wake, Cartman and Kyle are reunited, and we are shocked to find out that Eric has converted to Judaism and is a rabbi with a family.
Can you believe it? I'm a rabbi. Yeah, you know, when the whole pandemic happened, I think it changed me. It really changed me for the better.
Cartman asks point blank if he would dedicate 40 years of his life just to upset Kyle.
Kyle, you really think I would spend 40 years of my life just to get a rise out of you?
Yes, I do.
Same old Kyle.
Knowing what Cartman is capable of, we could totally see him going for such a long con. Number 4. Cartman gets implants. South Park, The Streaming Wars. Dissatisfied with living in a hot dog restaurant, Cartman wants his mom to get implants so she'll attract the rich neighbor across the street.
I don't know if you've seen, but there's a rich guy building a big house across the street. We can live in that house, Mom. We can have him take care of us.
According to Eric's plan, they'll get married and they can live in a cool house. Naturally, Leanne is opposed to the idea as it is wildly out of line. Even when Cartman is able to raise the money to pay for the surgery, she again refuses. As a last resort, Eric threatens to get the implants himself.
Okay, Mom, I'm going out the door.
Okay, sweetie, be safe.
Calling his bluff, she calmly wishes him well when he leaves. It turns out that he went through with it. It's such an absurd situation, we can't believe it, and neither can the kids at school.
I was hoping everyone would just be cool, but I guess we need to talk about the elephants in the room. This was not a choice. You guys, I live in a hot dog, okay? And all I want is to have a real home and a room that is mine to sleep in at night. Is something funny, Clyde?
Number 3. Cereal Bomb. South Park, The End of Obesity. Cartman can't afford the high cost of Ozempic. When Kyle finds out, he vows to help him because he believes no one should be denied access to healthcare.
They can't just give medication to rich people.
Well, that's what they're doing.
Well, did you talk to the insurance company? Did you file a claim? Let's go down there and talk to them. See? I knew Kyle could help.
He and the other boys end up buying semaglutide from a factory in India to make their own version of the weight loss drug. They give Cartman a dose, but to see if it works, he eats a cereal bomb, which consists of Cocoa Puffs, Cap'n Crunch, and a bucket of KFC all mixed with milk.
Get me some Cocoa Puffs. What? I need to make a cereal bomb. Get me Cocoa Puffs, Captain Crunch, and a bucket of KFC. Hurry!
He says it's his favorite thing in the world, and he likes to eat it over the toilet, which is so disgusting you can't help but chuckle.
I've never known that feeling before in my life, you guys. But I'm full. You really can feel a difference? I totally feel a difference. I always drink the chocolatey chicken milk left at the bottom, but it's still sitting there. Wow!
Number 2. Checking under the bed for Disney executives. South Park, joining the Panderverse. It seems that Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman have been replaced by a group of diverse women.
She wouldn't let you stay home and play Baldur's Gate 3, huh, fat ass?
Who you calling fat, you heathen?
While they act like the boys we know, they also complain about the patriarchy. It turns out this is part of a nightmare Eric is having. He wakes up screaming, and his mom rushes in to comfort him.
I was replaced by a diverse woman.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, only this time, it wasn't just me. They were taking all my favorite people and replacing them with diverse women complaining about the patriarchy.
He's been having these dreams for a while, and he's concerned that Disney executives are going to replace him and his friends with a diverse lineup of women. He's so scared, in fact, that he asks his mom to check if there are any Disney executives under his bed.
I'm scared, Mom. Will you please just look and make sure Kathleen Kennedy isn't under my bed?
to be fair, we'd be concerned with any executives under our bed, too. Number 1. Matt Damon promoting pee. South Park, The Streaming Wars Part 2. Drought is in full effect in South Park thanks to the effects of Man-Bear Pig. At a city council meeting, PP proposes a solution to the drought with his own streaming service.
I have a plan to not only reopen my water park, but also help all of Colorado with their water supply problem.
Much to the chagrin of everyone, it runs on urine collected from his water park and would go on to serve the water needs for the rest of the state. To get people on board, PP has gotten celebrities to endorse his plan.
I really don't think we'll be able to get people to invest in your streaming service. No, it's okay. Because I got the biggest celebrities who made a commercial for crypto to make the commercial for me.
It's a wonderfully funny parody of those cryptocurrency ads. In this case, we have Matt Damon promoting the everyday usefulness of pee for various situations, but he cannot get through it.
Fortune favors the brave, and a brave person knows that pasta cooked in pea water tastes just fine. Okay, hold on.
What's your favorite moment from the South Park specials? Let us know in the comments.
Fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the brave.
Fortune favors the brave.
Fortune favors the brave.
Naomi Osaka's in. Are you in?
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.